at the 2024 Southern Street Stock Nationals at Whynot, Mississippi. It is practice night. I got to go through tech. Y'all stick around. Y'all, they are stacked in here deep for tech. I'm telling you, I can't even pull down there to the tech area. They are. Apparently I picked the worst time. They said everybody to come on, but man, they are stacked in here. So the way it works tonight, it's all practice, and they rotate back and forth between street stock and factory stock, back and forth, back and forth. Of course, all times all night long are being recorded, but during the happy hour when you go out, whoever gets the fastest lap time in street stock and the fastest lap time in factory stock, those guys get provisionals to the big shows Saturday night. So that's kind of like happy hours when you really want to watch the lap times, my race pass. That's when you can find out what's really going on, because everybody's going to be trying to see if they can't get that fastest lap time. For me, it's really like just I want to focus on getting as comfortable as I can with the car, remembering how this track works and everything, because I only come down, you know, it was I think September was the last time I raced on this track, and that was with the Camaro. So just get the laps in. I changed the gear out. I'm running the 633 gear for this track right here. But anyway, I'm gonna run the 633 gear. That should put me around 72 to 7400 RPMs. That's right where I want to be on this engine. Just went over the car with a fine tooth comb, made a few changes to it, moved a little bit of lead to help me. The 250 spring on the right rear has been just a little bit too much spring for Camden. And I was feeling the car scotch up sometimes and not scotch up sometimes the last time that I raced it. It's just a hair too much spring. But this track down here has got a little bit tighter turn and it really hooks up. And so I left the spring on the car, but I brought a 225 with me. I got a brand new 225 as well. So tonight I'm going to try to run and kind of figure out, do I need to go ahead and drop to the 225, or is my gut right, leave the 250 because it's actually going to be the right spring for this track. So that's my focus tonight. Just figuring out, have I got that correct right rear spring in the car, and then just getting familiar with the car and see if I can't get those lap times where they need to be for me to be able to go straight into the show from tomorrow night's heat race. Well, the race director came down through there and he told us, he said, we're gonna go ahead and stop pre-tech for tonight. Let's go ahead and get out here and start practicing. He said, just come tomorrow afternoon and go through tech. So those of us in the line, we just have to run through it tomorrow afternoon, which that's fine. I mean, we know we're good and everything. We just have to make sure that we get down there early tomorrow. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get the car ready, and we're gonna start running some laps and see how it acts. Let's do this. watching, and the majority of the cars were turning 17.1, 17.2, 17.3s. Rachel looked 16.5 is what we were turning. I was afraid maybe I was burying this right rear because it was hooking so hard. But I'm looking at the O-ring. We're money, Rachel. We're good. Nice. We're on it. We are on it. We're going to change this shop. We're going to run back out there before they shut it down. And then we'll have another session tonight, but we may have to wait if I can't get this on right quick.
Well, lap in. So third time, of course I didn't get it recorded, but I went up there and looked. The best lap you had was a 17 even.
Yeah. This is the best this car's ever been. Best it's ever been.
Yeah. Did really good.
The first time I went out, it was digging so hard it scared me a little bit. And I was like, whoa, I've got too much, like, it was digging so hard. I had more rebound on my right rear shock, which is for a slicker track. And the first time I went out the track, it looked black, but it seemed like I was really hooked up. I was just really hooked up. The track was black.
Yeah.
Well, I went back out with this 40 rebound instead of the 50 rebound on the right rear. I could tell. The second time I went out, I tried the high line. I was like seeing about like hitting the cushion and everything, and it was fine. But in the black, I felt like I really wasn't doing it right. And man, the car is just
being good.
It's being good. Nice. Yeah, it's 170. But I mean, we're not turning that many laps.
Right, just 3 right now.
But yeah, it's great. It's great.
Nice.
I think the track going black.
It's going black already.
I think I need to put the 50 rebound back on the right rear.
I think so too.
Yeah. And it's gonna really bring the car in. And the track's gonna be fully black, so I'll be able to, so they're gonna run factory stock for an hour and then we're gonna go back.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put that back on there. And you know, we're running the old tires. I got brand new tires for the car. We're on old tires. And man, we're hooked up.
Nice.
And we're not the fastest thing out there, but
It's going.
it's good. It's good.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm gonna swap that back. I'm gonna swap that shock back. I want to see the difference. I saw the difference.
Right.
And it freed the car up. It loosened it up. I could tell when I was in the black before, it was still sticking. When I hit the black this time, I was in a, you know, it's like it was tailing out. It wasn't out of control,
Right.
but I mean, I was kind of just in a drift pedaling it. And the first time I went out, it was like, crap, it would take the gas. So, we'll put that shock back on, leave everything else alone, and then we'll go back out there and just practice.
Yep.
Well, the track is fully slicked off now. It's black slick, lots of laps on it. I put my slick track right rear shock back on, go out there, see what we can turn. over with. They'd shut it down for the night. We didn't get the provisional for being the fastest one. And it happened on after it got really slick.
Yeah.
That guy come in there, I think it was number 12, Tucker.
Yep, 16.5.
16.5, and I mean on that slick glass too.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, that last time I came back and I throwed a 1-inch spacer on that right front, that settled the car down.
Yeah.
I was kind of pushing out just a little bit. And like when I hooked the brown down on the bottom, I was trying the bottom, you know, and I was fine. But if I missed the brown, then I really didn't have a car to work in the black. I took and put another 1-inch spacer on the right front, so now I got 2 off on the right front and a 4 off on the right rear. That's the recipe. Car really settled down and acted right on that slick that last time. Probably, I mean, I was at what, 17.7?
Yeah.
Tires are glazed over. I done got the tires hot a couple times. I'm not buffing them in between.
Right.
I got brand new tires, you know, to go on the car. Not worried about that.
Right.
Car's great. I think we're gonna leave the high rebound shock on the right rear. If we think the track's got any traction in it, we're gonna go with 1 spacer on the right front to make it 3 off. Track slicks up. We see it going slick. We're gonna put that spacer back in. I think that's our recipe.
Yep.
Not gonna mess with the air pressure, nothing. That's our recipe. We'll make our best guess of what's gonna happen in qualifying. Do that, and we'll be good.
Yep.
So, video every night because we're racing every night. I will see you next time.